Você chega, mas não com cantando.
Amor, para de falar isso no ao vivo. Para!
É, mas sem energia, sem cantando. Nada.
Ah, você quer que eu chegue
Nada.
cantando? Viver e não terá vergonha de ser feliz. Cantar e cantar e cantar. Beleza de ter um eterno aprendiz. Ai, meu Deus, eu
Meu
sei
Deus.
que a vida podia ser bem melhor e será. Mas eu
Hey,
quero um
Matt.
pedaço desse chip.
So I guess you showed up, I guess, during the daytime, and you were already gone by afternoon, huh? So it's too bad I didn't get to meet up with you. Did you say you drove in from, was it in the Central Valley? I can't remember. So real quick, Forager, I got this on sale. It was like in the reduced rack, so I'd never heard of it. Called Super Greens. Got brown rice, kale and spinach, sesame seeds, ancient grains, and sea salt. I'm telling you, it was so frigging delicious. If you can find this, I wish I could find it again. It was so good. So, like, ancient grains are things like quinoa, millet, amaranth. There's like 5 different grains, ancient grains, and they can be used like wheat, but they're non-glutinous like wheat. Hey guys, Phoenix, you came all the way out from Phoenix?
Hey, Mestre.
Wait,
Hey,
weren't you at
Marcos.
Blade Show?
Hello.
Did you get a hotel room? Shoot, we should have had a party in your suite. Whoop whoop. What's up, wonderful people? Yeah, I was there in morning, afternoon, and left early to get dinner and check out the local area. Saturday, I was there though to check out the Balisong camp. Oh, cool! They had a Balisong camp. So are you a flipper? Um. Okay. So anyway, let's see. Super green. So it's got brown rice again, non-gluten, uh, and then it's got sprouted brown rice. Aha. So when you sprout a grain, you release more of the nutrients, and it's easier to digest. So leafy greens blend. So kale, spinach powder, water, um, white rice, black sesame seeds, white sesame seeds, red quinoa seeds, millet flour, quinoa flour, amaranth flour.
Yeah.
So, oh, they even have like how they make it. Okay, so what does it say here? So simple ingredients, simple recipe. Whole leafy greens are organically grown, harvested, dehydrated, and ground into fine powder. A dough is made combining vegetable powders, gluten-free, corn-free, ancient grain mix, brown rice, and water. The dough is rolled thin and cut into triangle chips. Our chips are baked and fried using Rainforest Alliance certified organic oils. Okay, so Rainforest Alliance. So the reason why you might think, oh, those California hippies and their eco-friendly blah blah blah. The reason why things like that are so terribly important is because industrial global capitalism. You guys have heard of the Save the Orangutan movement, right? That's like a whole Greenpeace thing, right? Because the orangutan is going extinct. It's only one of the 4 apes on the planet, right? Chimps, gorillas, orangutans. The Planet of the Apes, remember? And they're one of only 4. We're the 4th ape species, and orangutans are going extinct primarily because of our Western diet or consumption or our appetite for palm oil. So they are cutting down. The whole statistics. Cutting down however many acres of rainforest a second, and they're clearing out the habitat for orangutans. That's why it's important to get this kind of, eco-friendly, blah, blah, blah. It might seem corny to you, but, future generations are going to look back at us as horror. It's like, wow, you guys wanted, chips, and so we can never see an orangutan in the wild, Anyway. Oh, I am not a flipper. Haha, I have no bally skills, but I like to see the ones who do. Yeah, did you watch? Wait, so were you there at the competition? Yeah, Saturday. Yeah, at they had the West Coast something championships, and then the guy in the very last thing dropped his bally. I like a good chip. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, oh dang! So we were in the same room. Sorry, I missed you. I only showed up at the very end. I showed up for like 5 minutes and bounced out. We probably should have tried to connect beforehand. It would have been impossible to run into someone there.
Tá
So
travando
anyway,
tanto.
these were super delicious. Okay, so Alex is here. Good. Okay. Alex, so this is dedicated to you because, well, first of all, I do have yet another glow in the dark knife. Let's see if we can do this. So once again, this is that UST brand. This is probably not going to be a stellar knife, but hey, they have a very affordable glow in the dark knife, which is good. That's a good thing. Anyway, um, so the worst option, you guys have seen this everywhere. I don't remember where I got this. Honestly, I think I got it for free. Um, you know, this option, this sort of survival card, this is pretty much your worst option. Um,
Cartão.
let me see. Number 9. Yeah, number 9 is direction auxiliary indication. I think this thing, I think you're supposed to like, is that a water compass? Anyway. I mean, some stupid things. I mean, it's, this saw will not do anything. And then this is supposed to be, the blade right here. And then there is 0 edge on it. That's supposed to be a can opener. Honestly, all these things are going to have to be sharpened if they're to be useful at all. And it's debatable whether they would be useful at all. So this is supposed to be the knife edge. That's supposed to be the can opener. That's your little screwdriver.
Por que, por que isso tem um formato quadrado? Eu não entendo para que serve isso. Nunca entendi.
Is that out here in LA? The WWE thing? Yeah, these things are supposed to be the survival thing. I'd love to see somebody actually try to survive on something like this. That would be a great video. Maybe someone's already done it, or someone is just like, no, you can't actually survive out there. Anyway, this is like what it's supposed to be, and it's really pretty bad. So that's your worst option, right? But it's also your cheapest option. And I'm going to do a follow-up because I actually couldn't find all of my wallet size things. In fact, I can't find my favorite ones. I put them all in a drawer somewhere, and I've been looking for hours, and I can't remember which drawer I put it in. So unfortunately, I can't find it now. But this is sort of my my Bud K wallet here. So here's something like this. So this is from Elk Ridge, which is, I think, frost cutlery. Very cheap, very inexpensive. You've got your fire striker here, your ferro rod here, and a diamond encrusted sharpening thing here, which this is good for serrations, for example. And then it's got a little Velcro. It's got a little Velcro strap here. And then, your obligatory bottle opener, which is ridiculous. And then it's a Skinner slash gut hook slash, oh, I don't know. And then these ridges, I think this is just jimping. But yeah, so this is one option, right? For a discreet carry. That's almost wallet sized. So there's that. Eita barulho, meu voice. Você me escuta?
Parou o barulho? Eu não tô fazendo nada. Tô com a mão solta.
Okay. And then what else?
Mal, me
Ah,
explica. Por que aquele negócio é quadrado? Por que isso é quadrado? Qual é a
esse
função?
quadrado é ferramenta, não muito útil e super barato, mas nada é muito funcional, entendeu? É só
Entendi.
barato, tá?
Tá.
Okay, so this is what I was telling you guys. This is about the other day. This is the exoset sized OTF. Now, it's not an automatic, but it is an OTF, right? So this is the double-edged version. So you can get a double-edged version. It is a knife. Now, I can't imagine you can hear how much rattle there is, which is inevitable. It seems fairly sturdy. Can't imagine you can do too much good stabbing with it. But it's a knife. It's this Techna brand, which I don't think is very high quality or anything. It's just riveted. So it slides in and slides out. So it's in fact quite similar to this. So like this is an OTF, right? But it's probably way too thick for your wallet, right? You can see the difference in thickness. This is just thin enough that it could probably fit in your wallet and seem like it belongs there. It is relatively large, though, admittedly. Okay, so there's that. Let's see. Oh, this is a lockpick set. There's something else here. I guess that's it. I guess I didn't really put anything in here. There are other wallet-sized stuff. I have a stack of them. You've got your, like the Swiss tool. You've got your a Tool Logic 1, Tool Logic 2, where it's got a little fixed blade that comes out of there. When I find that, I'll show it again the next time. So let's see. There is also, sorry, maybe I should put this away later. So, I mean, that's sort of wallet sized.
Veja esse
Okay, and
comentário.
then there's this. So these are the replacement cards for the wild card from Zootility, spare blades. So this is kind of an option. It would be kind of hard to grip onto that without the handle, but that would be sort of an option. I have also, I don't remember where I put it. Yeah. I lost track of the other ones again. So, like something like this would be covert. Kind of looks like a keychain. That's also a Techna. And then, oh yeah, here it is. So this is the push dagger, right? So it's held in with magnets. It's double-edged, like a true push dagger. So that, and then a gig card. It's got like a arrowhead, saw, fish hooks. I believe there are videos of people. You can see the needles there. I believe people have actually tried using these as survival cards. It's somewhat supposed to be more serious, supposedly. Let's see if we got here.
Amor, lê os comentários.
Ah, tá. Okay, yeah. Let's see. St. Louis. Oh, St. Louis, Missouri. Who's in St. Louis? Okay, how much for the everything here is extremely inexpensive. Yeah, I know it's a very wide OTF, but you know the Exotech, you know the Microtech Exotech is that size. Yeah, price it's all extremely inexpensive. Everything under $20, if not more, like in the teens. Hey, Exit Ham. Hollywood, I'm sending you a picture of a self-defense tool I got a thrift store for. No way. That sounds awesome. I look forward to seeing that. And you'll it's metal. Hopefully you'll do a video on that as well. I look forward to seeing that. But yeah, send me those pictures. So continuing with the idea, and again, I have more of these. That's what I realize. That's one of my sub collections as well. The idea of wallet size stuff. Not because I think they're particularly practical or even particularly very useful or anything. It's just fun. It feels very James Bondy to me. The idea that to be prepared or something in that kind of way. It's it's mostly like what do you call that? Morale. It's like a morale booster. Like the idea that well, I have a little survival tool with me. It's like it might not amount to hardly anything at all. But I don't know, the thought that counts or whatever. Probably it's not totally relevant to mention. The other thing you could do is the whatchamacallit, the this is getting washed out. Money clip knives. Can you see that? So these are a little bit more obvious. They look like knives, but they don't have to. So let me show you some more of the, and like this, it still kind of looks like a knife, but if you used it as a money clip, it might look less like a knife. But I wish I could find the other credit card knife. Okay, so here are some of the other possibilities for money clip knives. So here is just this no-name brand money clip, right? And then you can see the thumb stud there. It's a bit obvious it's a knife. I don't think it's too well hidden that it's a knife because of that thumb stud. But when you've got your money folded up in here and you throw it down, you might get away with it, right? And the point is these things are so cheap, they're easy to replace. I think this was like $10 or less. There's this kind of option where this is outdoor edge, and it's got the utility blade and a pocket clip. It's got a screwdriver, and so there's that, which you could just carry this in without the blade and then maybe hide the blade in your shoe or something. Who knows. Here is the CRKT. Is this the KISS? But again, this is like a money clip, but it's obvious you have a blade, right? But this is the ultra minimalist frame lock type knife, right? So that is a possibility for covert carry. This is the larger one So there's the kiss, and then I can't really remember the peck. This is the peck, and this is the kiss, I believe. And this one has this Tonto style blade. Again, the frame lock, money clip. So, but look, I mean, from that direction, it's obvious it's a knife. From that direction, yeah, it's a money clip. This is the Rough Rider version. I think this one is much more discreet because from here it doesn't look like anything, and then if you have your money in here, it'll hide that nail nick, right? And so that you slow roll out, so it works more or less the same way. So this is actually a better option, and it's yet even cheaper. Other money clip knives is you have the Gerber GDC, right? So this is, again, it's a money clip, and then you depress that button and you pull the knife out, right? And it's a little tiny, one finger knife. I don't know if I don't think you're supposed to be able to put your finger through it, but anyway, and that hole is for the lock. If some people complain, as you can see, there's like scratches on there, kind of scratches every time you pull it in and out. So actually the lock is for that. So who knows why the other circle is there. But anyway, that's the GDC, which is, I think, grossly overpriced. A much cheaper alternative that works basically the same way as this Schrade. So once again, money clip on this side, just kind of a cheap plastic clip. But again, small little knife inside. Okay, so those are some of the possibilities for money clip knives. I mean, there's even like this, which is an old school OG Sanrenmu, which doesn't have a clip, but is really small. It might be able to discreetly carry that. There's also, these are super duper cheap. Christine's been giving away knives very similar to this, but again, it's very much like a money clip, and it's spring assisted. It's a lot of fun. These knives are kind of fun. So I have several of these, believe it or not. I have, this version, all of them are pretty awful. I have this version, right? They all look like money clips, right? They're cute. I like them. They're fun. They're fun little knives. Anyway, so all of those, you've got these crappy, this Boker is so awful. I mean, I don't think it's meant to be. I don't know what the hell this knife is supposed to be. It's bloody awful, though. So none of these discrete carry options are really all that great. They're mostly pretty bad. But that's what you get for something, so very small and discreet. That's kind of what you get. That's what you sacrifice for having, such a very small and unobtrusive knife. I mean, if you can get away with it, this is your best bet. The SOG, this money clip knife, they call it the cash card, right? But it kind of looks like a knife. And also they billboard SOG so big. If anyone knows what
Acabou o
SOG is, it'll be an expensive
comentário.
knife. Okay.
Comentários. Hey, Oz.
Oh, hey Oz. Okay, let's see. Oh shit, I don't remember where I left off. Sorry. Okay.
$8. $8.
Where do we acquire the Thick Boy OTF? Try SMKW. It's called Tekna, Tekna. And it's really cheap. Oh, you sent the picture? Okay. It is cool to have all that neat gadgets and toys and stuff. Yeah, it's toys. You know, it's adult toys. Well, no, not those kinds of toys. What's the best choice of better or best quality that isn't super pricey and won't be took on metal detector or case and issue? Okay, now in terms of metal detector, I can show you all my plastic knives, but Cold Steel makes a whole range of plastic knives. That's your best bet if you want to avoid metal detectors. But those are illegal in a lot of places because they cannot be detected. They're mostly illegal. Well, not mostly, but they're often illegal. I have seen that one. Okay, how much is the Rough Rider? The Rough Rider is very inexpensive. I think it's sub $10. I think it's about $10. The Gerber it's expensive. It's like, I think it's 20 some dollars. It's not a very good deal for how little you get, but that's unfortunately Gerber tends to overprice their stuff. Not everything. Like the Gerber Sumo is pretty well priced. How good is that Rough Rider? The fit and finish is nice, and the action is nice on that little money clip. I would recommend that one. I think it's the most covert. I don't think that it necessarily looks that much like a knife. If we could only carry them without worries. Yeah. Okay. Oops. I also got a Browning knife. 10 gifts for $8 at the same thrift store. I'll send you the pictures over. Yeah, I'll look at that. Yeah, Browning. I have some Browning stuff. Okay. Cool. How sharp do they get? All of them take an edge, you know? Wouldn't want to get caught with that on my person. Exactly. But it depends on your state, though. I mean, I don't think they're necessarily illegal everywhere. But the problem is, even if let's say you do live in a state where it's not illegal, yet you're trying to sneak it into a place where they've got metal detectors because they don't want you to have it, they're not going to be fucking thrilled. However, if they toss it, you don't get arrested or they don't kick you out or whatever, it's nothing. I mean, those plastic knives are dirt cheap. Excuse me. Non-detectable knives are legal in Missouri. See, there you go. So there's your answer. $20 expensive. I spent over $800 on 3 knives of blade shop. Right. Well, you got some really, and I mean expensive given for what they are. These are not upgraded steel. There's no action to talk about. Good old law is always here to protect us. I know, right? So let me show you some plastic knives.
Qual são os outros? Lá vai ele. Opa, deu vontade de peidar. Tá procurando facas? Oh, yes, Alex. Very, very.
So I did an episode way back when I was like, do you even shower EDC, bro? So I have, a bed knife, a couch knife, a toilet knife, a shower knife. So not because I literally think I'll need it, but because I think it's fucking fun. And for me, anytime I can find a reason to stash a knife somewhere, to me, that's fun. I mean, even creating like survival kits and go bags and stuff is just, for me, it's fun. Your cheapest option for a plastic knife, and this I literally keep in the shower, is it's the Lansky knife. And Lansky Sharpeners, P.O. Box, Las Vegas, Nevada. So this is a terrible knife because, as you can see, the mold is purely one-sided. As you can see, I don't know if you can tell, the back is literally just flat. Okay. But this is an effective self-defense knife. It's got some sort of like texture there that will prevent you from going in. It's a dagger. One of the edges is serrated for whatever fucking reason. And this is very grippy here. And it's actually ergonomic. So it's ambidextrous too. So these little grooves there. So, this is an effective knife, and it's, if it's legal, you could sneak that in pretty easily. The next cheapest option is the I think it's the Buck Packlight, Paklit, something like that. And as you can see, there's even like water spots and crap on here. I mean, I literally leave this in my shower because it's literally nothing but plastic, and it has actually a hollow grind, and it's like a decent little hollow grind. Well, it's not ground. I mean, it's molded. So, and it's got some cutouts, so you could probably do some sort of handle, and it's meant to be a backpacking knife, like ultralight backpacking. And, you can't sharpen these things, but once its edge wears out, you toss it. This thing costed this is like $3 or $4. These are the ultra cheap options. So these literally go in the shower with me. Now, this is the next cheapest option. It's probably like $5. Comes with like a little lanyard thing, and it's these stabby things. It says Central Intelligence Agency, Langley, Virginia. How corny is that? But if I'm not mistaken, these were called CIA knives at one point because the CIA wanted undetectable knives. So they made them out of this, space age polymer, this plastic. So, this must have been called the CIA knife. It's just some off-brand, again, like $5. None of these knives are very expensive. This same knife, this is the cold steel version of it. Right. And I did some prying with it, and it already took off the edge. So these things are not durable, and they're not meant to be. These are assassin's tools. They're meant to stab once, ditch, and you're gone. They are literally not meant for anything more than that. So this is the cold steel. This is the Securex. This is their Grivery stuff. And Cold Steel got smart, and they said, okay, if you're going to say undetectable, then we're going to affix this. We're going to weld this steel ring so that it's detectable. Now it's not illegal. So that's how they got around that. So all of the Cold Steel, this is part of the Nightshade series. This is their little double-edged dagger. This is I think the Wasp. Again, these things are like $5 to $8. This is their Skein-Dhu. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's
Amor,
Irish
tem
or Scottish.
mais de 20 comentários sem ler. Lê aí.
Okay.
Tem mais de 20 comentários sem você ler.
No way. Hinder collectors here. Okay. God, sorry. I missed out on all these. Well, there are no plastic ones that are good for the wallet. This might be the smallest. So this is the K-Bar. This is part of their TDI series. they've got I've got several others. Anyway, I have to show them you later. But they're all mostly metal. But this is their plastic one. So I don't know if you can get that into your wallet, and that would probably pierce any material unless it's maybe leather. That may or may not fit in your wallet. And then you can go all the way big and go with the Tonto. Um, this is cold steel. So, and none of them come with sheaths
Cold
except for
steel.
this. You have to buy the sheath separate from the dart. That's what they call that. The dart sheath and the dart. Um, but yeah, those are your plastic options if you want to avoid metal detectors. But what I'm suggesting is that you not go with plastic, but you go ahead and get one of the better metal wallet knives, because you're going to put this in the basket. They're just going to look at it. It's a wallet, and they're just going to move on with life, So, yeah, I'm not. Let's see if I'm going to be able to catch up on these.
Okay.
Just pocket droppers. Okay. I got the Sea Otter, the Blacked Out Blade West exclusive Malibu. I got that too. And a mini RSK. Oh, Eggs, can you tell me the mini RSK, did they have a special Blade Show price on that? And did they have the red and purple G Mascus ones? Because otherwise, I really missed out big time if that's the case, Because I really meant to get that. And how true. Wait, let me post some of these. Why does Hollywood put you through this? Thanks, Last Ranger. Okay. So all three of us got the Malibu. One number. I got number 76. You got your favorite number 21. Cool. And nice on the Sea Otter. They were gone when I went looking. Yeah, those things sold out real fast. Just carry the damn design Banshee around. It's your everywhere around knife for the most part. Okay. Also pre-ordered the Arcane Abyss after checking it out for another 380. Ooh, I don't know what the Arcane Abyss is. I didn't make it to their booth. I only made it there at the end of the day. It's good for stabbing. Yeah. I heard some things about the Lansky plastic knife and not about any other plastic knives. Okay. Yeah, I remember. You already asked me about the Lansky plastic knife.
Mhm.
And yeah, I told you I would show it to you. And finally I am. Because it is my shower knife. I have to go get it from the shower. Dude, that's sick. Now I need to think about getting a show knife. Okay. Oh, you have the Necronaut? Shower knife, you're right. Hinderer Collector. Hey, buddy. Yep. See? You're lagging. I never consider shower knife. Jared from Knees Knives. He has a rusty ass old machete next to his bathtub. So you guys are lagging, man. You got to get your shower knife. You got to get your bathtub knife. How much is that buck? It's the Packlite, Paklite. It's like $6 or $7, if that. Matt, you can pay half now and half later. Just saying, that's what I did. Oh wow, okay. And I'm thinking about getting the Riot EXO, the one that Michael Emler's always playing with. I played with it at Blade Show. It's addictive. But Hinder would make a good shower. Hey, Hinder collectors, or it's Brent, I think, right? He's definitely got enough Hinderers. He could put one of his Hinderers in the shower, but I suggest you don't, because God, that just, oh my God. Right. Okay. It's only two. Yeah, good Lord. Yeah, I'm not too thrilled about paying all that tax and shipping. I'd like them to send it to me. Dang, a tri-tip makes wood. Tri-tip makes wood fixing very difficult. Wound. Oh, yeah, it does. Although it's a myth that they can't stitch it up. They can. It makes it a pain. I think the real danger there is just the fact that you'll bleed out a lot fucking faster, a lot, which is again why it's an assassin's tool. Now you care about legality. I know, right? Oops. Just skipped all the way to the end. Let's see. Let me try and catch up here. Uh,
Tá longe, hein?
oh, good lord. I'm way behind. Here we go. I know. It's hard to get my attention. I'm just going on. What happened to undetectable knives? Sorry, two payments of 190. Oh, good lord. RHK. RHK. Not sure what RHK is. Where does one keep an undetectable knife in the shower? Stop. Stop. I keister it. Okay. Missouri has a bunch of legal knife laws, really good with knife laws in Missouri. It's cylindrical and skinny, so I have a guess map. Ooh. Okay. TDI hinderer. I don't know if I know the TDI hinderer. Nature's Pocket. Fair. That's hashtag Nature's Pocket. Okay, I'll have to take a picture if I ever need to get my illegal knife fix. Yeah. And meet up with EDC Fun with me. Meet up with EDC Fun. Oh, EDC Fun is out there in Missouri. Okay, definitely go Chiefs. I'd like to thank the great state of Kansas. Wasn't that Kansas City? Yeah, it was. Anyway, oops. What's that wallet called that you said to get what metal knife for? It's the Zootility. 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 And those are the spare blades for the Zootility. It's basically it's a credit card kind of multi-tool, and it has a slow rollout, the spare blade you saw, and it's basically meant to detach that. You take the wallet through security, and then when you get to the other side, you buy yourself one of these um, spare blades. Here in Arizona, we have awesome knife laws, but I don't know about undetectable knives. I'll have to research. Um, it wouldn't surprise me if there's no, if I'm not mistaken, Arizona is literally ranked number one for knife laws. I think they have basically no restriction whatsoever for knives, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, do your research. I'd go to a game for sure. Katie got the purple G Masks, got the red G Masks, 140 at the show. So 140. I mean, that's not a huge discount. Aren't they only like 153 or something, or 135? I don't remember if that's that big of a discount. Oh, that was the last one. Oh yeah, hey. Got a Solaris Stonewash blade and a red pivot collar. Cool. Got the Dam Designs, the Invictus JG10, and Stormtrooper Yokai in shipment. Cool. Okay. Check what is it you'll want to talk about it on here. Oh, okay. Let me. Oh man, a rusty knife for defense. Yowzers. I know. It's funny when he said that. I was just like, what kind of would be the point of that? But it's done, dude. I'm looking into surgical assault now. Thanks, Hollywood. Don't get me wrong. I have looked into the Spyderco salt so many times. The problem is I can't decide between the LCN 200, LC 200N, or the HC1, because after testing, I think people decided is it called HC1? I'm blanking now on the H1. Is it? Anyway, people weren't too thrilled with that. LC 200N turned out to be, not bad, but not quite as expected. They were expecting it to be something really amazing. Yeah, it's $277, the EXO. FYI. Halloween 2 is on AMC Hinder Collector. I don't even understand what that's supposed to be. Okay, I wish Hogue would do a custom shop. Yeah, it's true, huh? I just don't think they do enough volume. You tell me. Maybe they do, but I think their volume is considerably lower. Even though I would say they're better than Benchmade. I mean, I would say they're not nearly as expansive as Benchmade, but I don't know. That Ritter Hogue is better than the Griptilian, and their able lock is better than the Axis lock. Someone needs to do custom scales. Cough cough. OCD for EDC. Yeah. Um. He's not making actual scales though. He's just reselling. He's just a distributor for titanium. Uh. If you want to get custom scales, go to There's several channels that do a great job. I'm trying to think. Nathan's Knives, KNATHANS Knives. He does custom scales, and he's done custom scales for several channels as well, and he does a damn good job. With anything, Doug Ritter, you also help. Yeah. Oh, I see. Right. Uh, okay. Let's see. You are helps someone getting a good knife too. Yeah, sure. Which is why I was like, I finally decided I'm gonna have to get because I already have the Ritter Hogue. Uh, but now I'm just gonna go get the mini, just because I love that G Mascus looks amazing. What Browse Blades? They got very silent. This is my opinion. I think what happened to Browse Blades is they put out their uh, import line of their three most popular knives. I got the Silent Soldier, and it's fantastic. You know, they're making them in Taiwan, and they're $40. And I think they just killed their own market. People were like, why would I pay, hundreds and hundreds of dollars when I can get a $40 knife that's pretty much as good. And I think he shot himself in the foot. It's sad. But yeah, they disappeared. I think he destroyed himself. It's over, bro. Now I feel naked about the shower. I agree, man. LC200N, you're right. Volume is too low. Same EDC he did. Yeah, Nathan's Knives. He made some custom Mannix 2 scales just for fun. Cool. Um, Justin also made some new samples for Ben. Oh, cool. Non-metal version. Okay, cool. Do you want to see? I'll go ahead and grab the Browse Blades Silent Soldier if I can find it.
As Paquitas.
So this is the Browse Blade Silent Soldier, and yeah, I have the Zippo mod on there to what you call it to do the to wave it out, and I think it's a sweet knife. This was my ADC knife for a long time, for quite a while, and the ergos are frigging fantastic. I mean, it's just the perfect EDC self defense knife. It really is. Um, it's fantastic. Um, it's got a good detent. It's not sort of drop shitty. Yeah,
Good.
I think that's what happened to Browse Blades. I think that's why he disappeared. Let's see. I was gonna do unboxing or something. I don't remember what.
Meu telefone tá com problema.
UST also has what they call a survival card, and that has a blade on it, which is actually quite toothy, but it doesn't at all look like a knife. So that is one of your better options. And again, I do like UST. So there's Tool Logic 1 and 2. There's your Swiss card, your UST survival card, and I don't remember all the other survival cards I have. I'd have to look for them. I don't remember where I put them. I kind of think I want to go the knees route and get a rusty machete for a shower knife. That'd be scary having a naked dude chase you with a rusty machete. It like this. Actually, no, not this one. Get yourself this one.
Cadê? É que você vai pegar aquela manchete que eu tô pensando?
Okay, so if you want a rusty one, get yourself the Gavilan D Incolmo, Colombia. It's already going to come with pre-rusted for you. Its fit and finish is worse than bad. However, it looks to be a high carbon steel blade, thin and flexible. Only $10. Okay, only $10, and this will rust for sure because it's already rusted when I got it. I would recommend instead. So this is available for $10 at SMKW, but also for $10 at Blade HQ. They have the Tramontina, lembra? Tramontina.
Sim, Tramontina, lógico.
This is stainless steel. Doesn't it look like stainless steel? I don't think this is a high carbon steel. So the fit and finish is 1,000 times better. It's got a pretty decent blade grind. It's not rough. This injection molded is significantly better. So for $10, I would recommend you get this. Otherwise, they're the same length and proportions. It's your Latin style machete, right? But this Tramontina from Brazil is way better than this Gavilan from Colombia. This will rust. Obviously, this is going to rust too, but it probably won't rust that bad because it looks to me like stainless steel. So $10, I mean, can you go wrong for $10? Look at that.
Palhaçada.
I don't get it. That's a nice size hole. Did I say so? Oh, on the Silent Soldier. Yeah, that's a nice size hole. I mean, it really is. It's a nice size hole. Usually they make these things too small, but this is perfect. And I have pretty stubby fingers. Machete is always a winner. Pre-rusted right. Half the work is done. Yeah. Pre-patina. Any thoughts on Bowler K110? I haven't tested it, but everybody loves it. If I'm not mistaken, the K110 is the basically upgraded D2. Upgraded D2. Isn't it? Apparently it has amazing edge retention. So far, I've only heard good stuff. Everybody seems to love it. I'm looking at this bad boy. Max Ace Knives, Sandstorm K, Black G10, Satin Bowler K110. I think I might be wrong about the K110. I think I might be mixing it up with something else. Tramontina in Brazil is a reference. Referência? O que é isso?
Referência. Uai, a melhor das melhores. A the best.
It's considered the best. It's benchmark is what she means. That's a lot of blade for $10. That's a lot. That's for $10. You can't go wrong with that. Man, I want a Sandstorm. I don't know much about K110, but I've heard others say it's good. Yeah, so far everything I've heard about K110 is everyone loves it. It's hundo for this beast, $99.99. For the Max Ace? Max Ace has a knife for $99.99. I don't believe it. Only $100.
Amor, mostra a Spyroco de ontem. A Spyroco de ontem. Pega lá. Mike Knife.
Isso.
Minha faca favorita. Yeah!
Lumina. I gotta say, I purely got this for the scales. And I got it because I wanted the Zomi, I think looks cool. And it's glow in the dark. So it's kind of two birds with one stone. But in the end, I just was curious about the scales. But in the, just to add to my collection, it was purely for collection's sake. But in the end, whoo, I am a new believer in the Delica. I thought for sure I would not like the Delica because it's a back lock, and I'm like, who cares about back locks? Give me any other lock type, especially with Spyderco. Why not get a PM2? But I gotta say, I like the Delica. I really do. It is flickable. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, 390. Right. That's what I was thinking. K390 or K110. K390 is the other one that's similar to M4, just stainless. Yeah. Where is it for sale for 100? Buy it. Yeah. Riverside Cutlery. Okay. They have the M390 version for like 300 or 400. Jesus. I'm trying to think. I'm assuming I have an M390. No, I don't think I do. I think I have 20 CV. I have a lot of 20 CV. The Ritter Hogue is 20 CV. The ProTech is CV. I don't think. Do I have any M390? No, I have a lot of S35VM. I don't know if I have any M390. That's funny. Yeah, with titanium scales. Yeah, I don't get the whole titanium scales thing either. What about my Purvis? What is that one? This is the Purvis Xerx, and it is. See, this is also CPM 20 CV.
No silêncio.
That's why I'm like K110. I don't know, but the price is right. So the Sandstorm, what kind of deployment, etc.? What kind of lock type? So yeah, right. So K110 is basically D2. Just looked it up. Yeah, that's what I had heard as well. That it's the upgraded D2. 100%. I'll deal with the steel later. I don't know what you mean by you'll deal with the steel later. A big ass knife. It's a big ass knife. Sandstorm. Let me see.
Nossa, meu olho tá.
First of all, let me look up. Alex mentioned he sent me some pictures. I don't think they're gonna come up. I don't think I have enough. It does not want to work with me here. Oh, there it is. Wow, that is awful slow. Guess I'm not running enough memory. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't have enough memory. Yeah, it's just taking too long. It's sort of a waste of time. Yeah, that is not going to update fast enough.
It's a big ass knife.
Yeah, it's just going way too slow. Let's do this. She's not a computer. Okay. Let's see, Alex sent me quite a long message. Let's see. Oh yeah, the little kitty knuckle thing. And yeah, the knuckle dusters. Let's see. Oh, those Brownings, they're liner locks. That's a good deal for $8. Jeez. Lucky. Alex, our family legacy Browning. Cool. For $8, that's a steal. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Let me know how you like it. It's thumb stud deployment, okay. And it's got a massive thumb stud. 4.4. Wow. Mountain. Okay. I think it's. Once I get it. Oh, that's too bad, EDC, because you know.
Silêncio.
Don't forget your cold steels. There's the Voyager XL. There's your Luzon large. That's the large. Then you've got your Formax Scout. That is a beefy knife, and it's got great action. I mean, the action on it is ridiculous. You've got your Tylite Chris. These are a lot bigger than 4.4. And your Voyager XL Vaquero. So I don't have the Voyager Chris yet. But yeah, huge folders are fun. Not exactly practical, but it is what it is. So let's see.
Chega mais perto. Nossa.
6 inches.
Mostra a faca Snaker de novo. Você pega a faca e não mostra.
Yeah, I haven't gotten the Espada XL yet, which I desperately want to. I just haven't gotten it yet. Yeah, the Luzon is a lot of knife for the price, and it's cold steel HCR, which is actually pretty considerable. Put me to shame. It's not a contest. Of course, the funnest big knife is the Blade HQ exclusive Boker XXL. I don't know if that was a mistake or a joke, but instead of the Boker XL, they made the Boker XXL Kalashnikov, which is just a ludicrous automatic. A lot of people have said that the Formax Scout carries surprisingly well. I have EDC'd the Black Talon too. No problem. This might be a little much, but it's a lot of pocket space. So, I mean, it might be a bit much, but I mean, Lynn Thomas literally carries around the Espada XL in his pocket, along with 10 other knives. You'd be surprised my Espada carries nicely. Yeah, I forget they're in my pocket, especially the G10 version. Yeah, That's what I keep hearing that people are like, you can actually EDC these damn things. It's shocking how well designed those folders really are. All right, good night, Alex. And if there isn't anything else, I'll probably call it quits too. It's about 11 here. I'm sure you guys are just even later. Let's see, is there anything else? Yeah, but you know, you could do worse than to spend $10. And in Brazil, Tramontina knives are considered, the top.
Eu tenho vergonha.
For you to be able to get this for $10, you're getting a
Isso
lot
aí
of
é
knives.
faca de cortar coco. Facão. Facão de cortar coco.
Facão. My pocket get tight with all the shit I carry. I agree. I carry a lot of shit in my pockets. All right. Good night, everybody. Tá bom? Boa noite.
Ok. Boa noite, Ross.
I'm wondering if I should carry around a machete for Halloween. I don't want to get shot. But, you carry around a mask, carry a machete around. I don't know. Wouldn't that be kind of funny?
Boa noite, Matt. Boa noite, Alex. Beck. Nossa, meu olho não para de lacrimejar. Uhul.
Indeed.
Mm.
Thanks, man. So I'll try to find more of my wallet knives, Alex, and I'll show you next time.
Mm-hmm.
Tell that to the LAPD, man. Sometimes they just want to shoot just for the kicks, Carry this thing around. That would be hilarious. Just carry this around.
Vai querer matar quem com isso? Você não deve cortar nem borboleta. Toda hora tem que ficar molando essa faca. Isso aí é um facão para cortar coco.
EDC Oz, where are you? Did you already tell me? Because you know about the West Hollywood Halloween Parade, or it's not even a parade; it's just a freak show, the West Hollywood Halloween Freak Show. Have you been out there? Can't remember where you said you were. Were you in Bakersfield? I can't remember. I'm sorry. I don't remember. Gosh, this thing is light, which is terribly important. If you're working with this all day long, it can't be heavy. And it's really light. Oh, you're in LA. Shoot. We're in LA. Obviously, I'm in Hollywood. I'm on Sunset in La Brea. Where are you at? Yeah, we can get together sometime if you want. Hit me up on you can hit me up on email or on Instagram. So let's put it in here.
Do que ele tá falando, amor? Hollywood Halloween.
And I'm on Instagram as well, Hollywood Tactical. So anyway, I'm getting tired. I want to go to sleep. So hit me up, EDC, OZZ, EDC Oz.
Finish?
Mm-hmm.
Ok.
Fala tchau. Você vai
Boa
dormir?
noite. Tchau, não, é boa noite. Buenas noites.
Mostra seu olho inchado. She's getting pink eye. Or not pink eye, but
Dá pra ver.
something. Some sort of infection in the eye. Look at that. It's all swollen and red and tearing up.
Tá muito
What's your
inchado.
bed knife? Oh, okay, cool. Add me. Thanks. And what's my bed knife? My bed knife has been, well, I have about 20, but my, up until recently, it was actually my, it had been my ex-pat. It was my expat. It was my expat knife, libertarian chopper, but I put everything away, so I don't have my gigantic blade. So I mean, I pretty much just have my small little fixed blades around here, like a little Rough Rider, like this little Rough Rider. This is kind of my bed knife. But usually I have, like I had this one in next to my bed too, as well, the machete. Right now, this is the only one that's sitting close to my bed. But otherwise, yeah, I kind of put most of them away because I'm trying to clean up a little bit. So I had like, tons of knives. But otherwise, I still have another 20 or 30 knives close to my bed. M390 Rat Model 1 Osei. Cool. M390 Titanium Rat 1? Huh? Is there really such a thing? Yep, you do. You need a bed knife. You need a bed knife. Hold on. Where's my mouse? There it is. Yes, you need a bed knife. Okay, good night, everyone. Have fun with your bed knife. And yes, you need a bed knife.
Cadê? Ah, tem que terminar com essa. Essa délica.
Oh,
É uma
cool. You have a
delícia.
BK18. Yeah, do it. Alex, you should do that. That should be your bed knife. I agree. You got to have a big bed knife. I have a bunch of folders by my bed, but I think you should have a fixed blade as a bed knife. So. Okay. Good night, everybody. Boa noite.
Boa noite.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noites, Tico.
Buenas noches.
Olha, Sumina sai.
Oh, she loves it, Delica.
Falar em todas as línguas que eu conheço. Entrei de gaiato no navio, perigo. Entrei pelo...
Yep. Okay, good night, everybody.